Hi guys, today I am planning and getting things ready for planting my spring blooming flower bulbs. Some of you might remember that last fall I planted tulips, hyacinth, crocus, and alliums into this fabric pot. Everything bloomed very beautifully, and I'm going to be replanting this grow bag with flowers again this fall. But unfortunately, tulips never bloom for me again after the first year, so most likely I do need to buy some new tulip bulbs. But just in case I get lucky this year, I'm going to dig into this pot and see if there are any salvageable tulip. Plus there are other flower bulb varieties in there, so I want to get to those and get them out of there so I can replant them in other areas around my yard, and I'll probably plant some of them right back into this pot. After the flowers bloomed this spring, the foliage died back, and I just kind of let this grow bag sit here and collect weed seeds. So now I have to work on getting all these weeds pulled out of here. Right away, I'm finding lots of tulip bulbs, but they are less than half the size of the bulbs that I had originally planted. They're basically splitting off into little baby bulbs. I don't really know how many years it might take for these bulbs to get big enough to bloom, so I'm not even entirely sure that I want to mess with them, but let me know if you have some ideas as to how long it takes, just in case I decide to replant them. The big bulb that I'm pulling out of here right now is a hyacinth, and I will definitely be replanting that one. Here's all the bulbs I fished out of the grow bag. There's a good amount of stuff here. There's lots of tulips, which is mostly what I planted in there in the first place. I hate to throw them out. Maybe I'll be able to find the motivation and space to plant them somewhere, but probably not. We'll see. Crocuses look great. I just have a few here, but about 20 more of them yesterday. I'm thinking about naturalizing them somewhere in my yard, and I got to put my gloves back on to handle the hyacinth because I'm allergic to them. I planted them for the first time last year, and I was breaking out in hives and scratching my face and my arms and my neck off before I even got up to the checkout counter with these things at the store. The cashier looks at me and she's like, "Ma'am, I think you're having some kind of allergic reaction." Before you handle bulbs you haven't handled before, make sure you're around some kind of water, a sink, something, so you can at least wash yourself off. I think these might be alliums. I don't really know. I can't remember what the bulbs look like, so I'll have to go look that up. Now I'm just dusting the loose soil off the bulbs, getting them cleaned up a little so that I can store them until I'm able to get them replanted. It'll probably be sometime in the next couple weeks that I'll get them back into the ground. This old empty potato bag will work for storing them since it has plenty of holes and will allow for a lot of air circulation. Now we're moving on to daffodils. Yay, daffodils! Where I live, daffodils are really easy to take care of. They're pretty much carefree. They're very hardy. I have some that are naturalized, and they grow right along the edge of the woods. They grow up right through the grass and everything. I also have a few planted in a flower bed, but I'm getting ready to plant a bunch of them this fall right along the walkway. Currently, I only have a couple varieties. One is yellow and the other is white with a yellow cup. They are really pretty, but I do want to add some more color variation to my daffodil collection. So yesterday I went out and bought a bunch more daffodils. All the varieties that I chose bloom in mid-spring. It's nice to stagger blooms so you get to see your flowers longer and everything. But I would really rather have all my daffodils blooming at one time for just the best visual impact. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm really looking forward to spring, and fall has just started. I can't wait to see all my new daffodils blooming next spring. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.